That's funny.
I hope they fight though.
I think we might have a fight right now. All right, Alex, I'm gonna let you put the floor, and you want to talk about what you wanted to talk about last night.
Oh wow, I didn't see that whole text thread.
I didn't see it. Wait, let me go back. Hold up.
You're on your phone.
Should I have on my phone? I was looking for my phone.
So Trey, I think you're the one that threw out the stat right about Kirk Cousins and Joe Burrow. You're the one that sent it, right? Somebody did it.
It was Trey.
No.
It was Trey.
Yeah.
He was trying to make a point about Kirk.
No.
Bro, Trey stayed defending Kirk though.
Hey,
hold on.
Always. Come on, dog.
Hold on.
Oh no!
Trey, no.
Damn.
Trey, no.
Y'all are haters, bro.
Okay, wait.
Hold on.
No, I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But did you, Trey?
I just shared info. That's it.
Trey thought Kirk Cousins was the top 10 QB when he was with the Redskins.
Hell no. I ain't
He was better than RG3.
But in the defense, he is not Joe Burrow. I'm going to say that right now. I'm just saying, the only reason I sent this, I guess I should say, is to defend Kirk Cousins in the sense of people saying he's trash.
We need to tell the people what we're talking about.
You want me to show the picture? I have it right here.
Sure, but I'm going to explain it while you do it. So, essentially, he was trying to show what Kirk is called the playoff choker versus Joe Burrow, and show that if you put playoff numbers together, combined average, Kirk is statistically better in certain areas than Joe. But that's a lot of misleading because a lot of that's team stuff.
That's what I was going to say. And I agree. Like I said, I just sent it. Now, by no means do I think he is better than Joe Burrow.
So why the fuck did you send it?
Just to show that, like, Kirk
he was trying to get at Alex. He was trying to get at Alex.
Devil's advocate, bro. Devil's advocate.
Trying to also defend Kirk Cousins because all y'all hate Kirk Cousins except for, who put him in the top 10? Jose?
I did.
You love Kirk Cousins, bro.
He's the
love Kirk.
One. Kirk is nice, bro. Let's be real.
You got a tattoo of it, right? Of Kirk.
Yes.
You got on one.
Hey, shut up! Don't ask about it, okay?
Trey's saying that he should have been on James's underrated list. Like,
but what I'm getting at is a lot of people hate on this dude, and he's actually.
Let's not talk about this, Jeff.
No, Alex hates.
I just had to explain myself about Kirk.
What was funny was Alex kind of hates both.
He does. That's another reason.
He hates the Bengals more though. He hates the Bengals more.
I feel like he's gone after Joe more than he does the Bengals in total. Because he said in the text yesterday, he was saying Joe wouldn't be as successful without his supported cast.
What?
No, and yet, and look.
See,
look, hold on. People that you guys don't watch a lot of college football, right?
I don't.
Hold on.
I watch a bit. I watch a bit.
This goes back, dude. Before he got to that supporting cast in LSU, nobody even knew who Joe Burrow was. Did you know that he was at Ohio State?
He was at Ohio State.
He was at Ohio State. Yeah, he was.
We all know.
He got beat out.
We also
had like 3 studs.
Bro, that whole team was stacked. A lot of players do that. Do everybody know that?
Saying, bro.
Everybody don't know that Alvin Kamara.
All right, let him talk.
No, but look, Alvin Kamara was part of that.
Let Alex go. This is his defense.
So he goes to LSU. He has one of the craziest stats that you'd ever see, right? But bro, you had Jamar Chase, you had Justin Jefferson, dude. Their whole team was stacked. The LSU team, that defense was probably like one of the best defenses that anybody has seen, right?
And Joe Burrow was like 22
makes this incredible run. He's the number 1 pick. He goes to Cincinnati. Nobody thought they were gonna be that good, bro. Did anybody think that T. Higgins was gonna fucking be a wide receiver 1 in that team? No, you didn't. Put your hand down.
He went to Cleveland.
Jamar,
you can't talk for Trey like that, you hoe.
It was 3, dude. They had 3 dogs at Cleveland.
Exactly.
Like,
I actually like the Higgins for a long time.
Nobody
at Clemens High School in shirts.
Nobody expected him to be that good, right?
Let Alex go. Let Alex go. Y'all talking too much.
They start balling out. The teams that they're playing is, I guess you could say, all right. But when they start playing against good defenses, Joe Burrow gets bailed out the most by any QB.
Oh shit!
That stat is true, man. Against Chicago Bears, he threw 3 picks and they lost. Chicago had one of the worst defenses that year too. He struggles against the Steelers in the playoffs. Jose, you say Justin Herbert doesn't put up TDs, dude. Before the Bills game, Joe Burrow didn't either. And all those games that he played against too, and Tennessee. I think Marco's favorite quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, beat him out by what? Like, barely beats Tennessee, right? And he gets the win, but it wasn't really him. It was their defense that stepped up. And you say the offensive line was bad.
He got sacked 9 times. Of course it's bad. He got sacked 9 times in one game. What are we talking about?
I don't even know how this is a fucking conversation. I really don't.
I love it.
James, keep it going. I want to hear more.
How?
And then against Kansas City,
Joe Burrow?
Against Kansas City,
you can't say against Kansas City, bro. You can't say it
against Kansas City. He had one good game against Kansas City. But he gets all the shine.
He had 3 straight good games. He had 3 straight good games against Kansas City.
Look at the numbers against Kansas City.
Bro, I watched that game, bro.
Can I ask you a question, Alex?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about this. You bring up college, right? You bring up college. You say, he had a team around him and so on and so forth, which he did. He did. So his big year was 2019, correct? Hello?
Alex, are you even here?
Hello?
No.
Disrespecting
even his internet doesn't want to respect him right now for that shit.
Hello?
Anyways, keep going. He can listen later.
Well, if he's not going to hear it, I'm not going to explain it.
Yeah, he can't defend himself. We might as well put this on
No,
hold.
because I want to understand.
He's just hating. Why he's just hating?
I don't think he's hating. I think he has his valid viewpoint.
He just said Joe Burrow hasn't done shit against him.
And I understand that. I swear, I understand that he's throwing him under the bus. But I feel like he has his valid viewpoints on however he feels. I just don't see how you can take a kid. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm comparing it. Like, people don't know that people like Alvin Kamara was in the same backfield with Mark Ingram, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, like Bo Scarborough. Like, they had like 9 decent running backs, bro. And to say that Alvin Kamara had to leave Alabama, transfer to Tennessee just to go ball out and make a name for himself. Like, it happens all the time. Kids leave schools and transfer, and they want to go somewhere where they can play.
I just want to know, for the guys who really watch more college football than I do, because I watch a little bit. I don't watch too much. Are the best teams not fucking stacked to the bone?
100%.
Was his Justin Fields not stacked with one of the best fucking wide receiver cores, running backs, bro, and all that shit?
But that's what I'm saying. You had Henry Ruggs.
So what the fuck is he talking about?
Look at Alabama.
Jameson Wilson, Henry Ruggs, Devontae Smith. Bro, that room was deep. That's what I'm saying. Like, they always have like 5 or 6 fucking players that, like, okay, Jameson Williams got hurt and they still had Devontae Smith and Jalen Waddle. Like,
look at Alabama. At one point in time, they had.
Alex is back. Alex is back.
Wait, Alex is back. He's back.
This is the point I'm trying to tell you guys.
Wait, but Cherry was gonna tell you something.
Yeah. Let me say this first, and then I have a point, Alex. So at one point in time, Alabama had Mac Jones, Tua, and Jalen Hurts. Actually, no. Yeah.
Yes, I know that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
At one point in time. And 2 of those 3, which Mac Jones is okay, but 2 of those 3 are studs in the NFL now. Now 2 is concussion protocol, but whatever. But you can't tell me he's not a stud when he's not injured.
Yeah, when it's on the West Coast.
But Alex, I have a question.
He has an offensive coordinator, not a defensive coordinator.
I have a question, Alex. Okay, and I really want to know your opinion. You said that Joe Burrow, because you're a big college guy. I watch college a little bit, but not all the time. You're a big college guy. You said that Joe Burrow didn't really do much in college, correct? And then he got blessed with the team he was with, and so on and so forth. Correct?
No, the last year,
2019,
last year of eligibility.
Okay,
he had one of the craziest years.
So 2018. He had almost 2,900 throwing yards. Okay. His receivers, Justin Jefferson had 875, Jamar Chase had 313, and then a couple other random dudes, right? So you're telling me Jamar Chase, who had 313, and then all of a sudden, hold on, let me get to the next year because I don't want to misquote stats. The next year, Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson had Jamar Chase had 1,780 and Justin Jefferson had 1,540. So you're going to tell me that they didn't work that way? Like they came in together in 2018 and did somewhat work and then worked their ass off and killed people.
Yeah, but you guys look at those numbers, but you guys don't really see like watching the game, like defensively, that defense was going 3 and out. Joe Burrow was on the field like every other minute. Of course,
it's a team game, bro. Like,
yeah, exactly. But whenever you guys throw numbers that some quarterbacks are not winning quarterbacks, the same cannot be said about Joe Burrow. If it was the other way around, I wonder if Joe Burrow will get that same criticism. You know what I mean?
NFL on a storm, bro. He took a shitty offensive lineman team.
Wait.
They had studs around.
Trey, wait. He didn't just take a shitty offensive line team. He took a shitty franchise from the ground up. A team that did nothing, that was nothing of success. That the closest thing to like happiness was Andy Dalton for like 3 years. And they lost every playoff game. And the first time that they get a whiff of playoffs with Joe Burrow, motherfucker says, we're going to fucking grind and beat these top teams. We're going to upset the Chiefs in the playoffs, and we're going to go to a motherfucking Super Bowl.
And in my opinion, still should have won that Super Bowl.
And then we're going to follow that up with maybe a horrible start. But you know what? We're going to get it together, and we're going to fucking go back to the AFC Championship game, and we're going to say he's not good. Now, wait. Alex also said before he got cut off that he has never played good against Kansas City. Now, are you talking just playoffs, or are you talking about all 4 games? Because I'd like to argue that shit.
No, we're talking about how, because the narrative, a lot of people, maybe you guys don't say it, but in the playoffs, he does struggle in the playoffs. He doesn't have the greatest numbers, right? Like a lot of people, you expect a big superstar like him to wow you like the Patrick Mahomes and the Josh Allen kind of numbers, right, in the playoffs. But he hasn't had that. He hasn't had that type of game. Besides that last game against Kansas, the very last game against Kansas City.
He threw 5 touchdowns against us at the AFC Championship.
So let me go by the numbers. That's what I was asking you. Because you said he's never played good against Kansas. So I wanted to clarify. Are you talking about regular season and playoffs, or are you talking about just playoffs? I want to know because I feel like you're
no, I'm telling you, in the playoffs.
Okay, playoffs. Okay, so I texted you last night, and I know some guys didn't see the whole thing. So you're telling me the first time they played, when they were behind 21-3, and the motherfucker puts up 250 yards with 2 touchdowns, coming back 21-3 is not a good playoff game?
You tell me, because whenever another quarterback goes for 250. Whenever
answer the question. Answer the question. No, don't spin it off. We'll ask another question. Answer that question.
No,
that wasn't good.
Because apparently it's not 250 is not good, right?
He came back 21-3. He's not. That wasn't good.
He came back. He came back by himself.
Oh my God. Who has the ball in his hands the most? Right? Who has the ball in his hands the most?
Hold on.
All right, the defense had to get stops. I get what he's saying.
Hold on.
No, Alex is saying, because he's saying that we're saying Joe Burrow came back like Joe Burrow put the team on his shoulders. and force them back. But Jose is simply asking,
hold on,
is that not a good game after coming down 21-3?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Team back
I have a question.
So I hear what they're both saying, but it's just I'm flabbergasted by that.
I have a question.
Talking about Joe Burrow.
You're talking about that, right? You're mentioning that Joe Burrow, whatever. We just talked about his stats in 2019 in college, and you're saying that he was on the field every minute. Yes, his defense did it. So you're talking about a team game there, but he also had to put up the stats himself, correct? But now we're talking about the team and him coming back, and now you're saying a different story?
No,
so
I'm saying
I
said in college, the defense helped him out too because it's a team game. You guys like to say that Joe Burrow does puts everything on his back, but I find that false, dude. Like,
well, you're talking about the LSU defense. You're talking about LSU defense that game, if I remember correctly. The championship game against Alabama, I think the score was like 46-41 or something like that.
Yeah, against Alabama.
Okay.
He was clutch. He came back and won that game. Like, you know what I mean?
Alex, I know your point. The real point is because I'm very critical on Justin Herbert, right? That's the whole reason you're saying all this. So let me clarify. I don't mind Justin Herbert at all. I think he is, if he freaking backs up his shit and not everyone overrates the fuck out of him, he could be a top 5 player. I completely believe that. But the fact is, everyone
don't backtrack, Champagne.
Everyone puts him so fucking high. But he has yet to do it, right? And I get it. There's injuries and shit that happens and all this other stuff. But sometimes you just gotta fucking buck up and shut up and move forward, man. That's all I want from him. And you know what? I see that in Joe Burrow. That's why we call him fucking with Ice with Veins, Joe Shiesty, and all this other shit. Because I feel like he does that because I've seen it. Yes, he got killed 9 times by the Titans, and he still stood up, threw over 350 yards, got the team into field goal position to win the game. Justin Herbert, in the one playoff game that you want to use that so naturally on, he got that down the field twice in the second half for a field goal position. The kicker only made it once. So, yes, that's not his fault on that part. But twice after having a 27-0 lead, you don't think – do we not hold shit against Matt Ryan and the Falcons for fucking choking that game? Do we not hold the Colts for choking against the Vikings 33-0? Like, Justin Herbert is put up on a pedestal by a lot of people. I just want to see him to freaking earn that shit. That's all I'm asking. Joe Burrow's gone to 2 conference championships in 3 years. And 2 healthy years, and he's gone to a Super Bowl. They're coming from the same class. All I'm asking, bro, is if he's gonna fucking be put a top 5 QB, back the fuck up with that shit. Highest paid QB, back it up. Prove it to me. I would love it. Joe Burrow has done that. That's why Joe Burrow can get that pass from me because he's backed it up. I want Justin Herbert to do it. You got those wide receivers that you've been playing with this whole time during camp and all this stuff. I don't care if they're wide receiver 3, 4, and 5. I don't care if 1 and 2 is down. You show me something. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
So what I'm trying. You are right. The thing is that Joe Burrow. No. About the Joe Burrow to Justin Herbert, right? You are right. That's right. We're literally talking about this because one guy gets, mostly by you, gets a shit ton of criticism, while the other one doesn't. Because I'm trying to say is that if Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert were in different teams,
oh my god!
Yeah, hypotheticals, bro.
Say what you said again, please. I missed it. Chris, you was asking me a question.
What's the difference? Keenan Allen, Jamar Chase, Mike Williams, T. Higgins.
Oh
no! Look, you see flashes. You could see the arm strength with Justin Herbert in LA. Like, dude, you could see it, right? And when you say that,
I think Joe Burrow just has as much success with that team with the Bengals.
Dude, he was on the Chargers with Austin Eckler, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen.
If you honestly switch teams, let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Wide receiver.
Brandon Staley is like the biggest weakness of that team.
You got
that's for another
Keenan
conversation.
Allen, Mike Williams, Jalen Guyton, Khalif Raymond. Tight ends, you got Parham, you got what's his name?
You come over the Chargers?
Yeah,
You got Josh Palmer too.
Gerald
Palmer's nice.
I can't think of the other guy's name. Then you got Austin Eckler. Bro, better offensive line. Defense is way crazier. You got Bosa, Khalil Mack.
Defense is almost the bottom of the barrel.
All right, guys.
Jeff, you're
Y'all
muted.
got it.
Jeff, you're muted.
I'm not.
Jeff, you're muted.
Jeff, you're
This
muted.
is
Don't
crazy.
Jeff, you're muted.
You're muted.
Jeff, you're muted.
No one can hear you, Jeff.
He's laughing at him.
Let him.
Come on, Helen Keller.
We'll just say yeah.
Why is he talking? I don't think he thinks he's.
We can't hear you.
Wait. Pretend not to talk.
Get
Jeff,
bad.
We can't hear you.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I love how he kept talking and laughed. That was the best.
Oh, man.
I can't hear you.
Jeff, if you can hear me, leave and come back. Leave and come back. Close it out. There you go. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God. I just love that he was laughing in the middle of it. Like,
Alex.
great.
Alex, so besides using hypotheticals, what else do you got?
I just think that one gets more criticism than the other because, like I said,
okay.
You
said it by me. I'm telling you, I'm this vocal because everyone else puts them so fucking high.
No, not just you because I didn't think you were the one that labeled him a social media quarterback. I think
Emmanuel Acho.
Yeah, I think it was all over like ESPN or something, right?
It was Emmanuel Acho on Fox Sports 1.
Yeah, but like it got like cloud, right? Everybody started talking about it, and people started putting out like all these TikToks or whatever, and you saw it on Twitter too. That
wait, Alex,
he's a social media quarterback.
I want to test Jeff's audio.
I
Jeff,
can hear.
Can you hear me?
I can hear your fan.
We were just laughing because you're over there talking and laughing
For like
your fucking finger saying.
You were like the Charlie Brown teacher.
But what was weird was I was muted, so I unmuted myself and I was still muted. I was like, what the? Something must have happened. I don't know.
The Dwayne Wade curse is still on you.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
What were you trying to say? That was so entertaining, bro. That's what I want to know.
So I'm in a weird position because I like both quarterbacks, right? Y'all know I give love for Herbert, but yeah, I got love for Burrow. I do think even though that's good, like I see Alex's point, like if you put Herbert onto that team, he's still competitive, but I do think Burrow's just like say if Herbert's great, Joe Burrow's, I look at him as elite, right? Like a Patrick Mahomes or whatever. I do. So, but like I still got a lot of love for Herbert, but even though as good as he is, I don't think he's there with Burrow.
And that's what I was getting at too.
Pedigree.
If you swap them on teams, I still feel like Joe Burrow is going to kill it more than Herbert would with the Bengals.
Pedigree. It's God given.
So like
God-given
that's
talent.
what I'm saying. Like people say like to a lot of people he is an elite quarterback, right? But he so far hasn't like beat these great defenses on his elite status, right? Like I'm saying, like in like these elite quarterbacks from back in the day, Joe Burrow.
So he didn't
want like an elite game
against a good defense in the AFC Championship, and he didn't almost beat a Rams defense that was fucking ridiculous.
He beat the Mike Vrabel defense.
You realize that, right? Like because of one bullshit non-call in the Super Bowl, they weren't champs.
That's a hypothetical.
The greatest Rams.
That's a hypothetical.
Yeah,
but anyways, if you watch that defense was ridiculously disgusting, and he almost beat them in the Super Bowl.
That game was also very low scoring for the powerhouses they had on offense.
Yeah, and I agree, but I'm just saying, like, dude, he did compete against these good defenses. How are you gonna say that he didn't?
And then on the flip side, if you put Burrow in the Chargers, I do kind of agree with Alex where like he'll be better a little bit, but that team isn't nowhere near what KC is with the skill.
I'm just saying,
defense, but
I like
yeah, that's
Herbert,
all.
but I don't think he could revive
So-
the Bengals out of poverty like Burrow did.
So you guys are sitting here telling me that the Chargers don't have equally as enough weapons.
Oh, I think they do.
Keenan Allen's
I'm
hurt
saying-
all the
I
time.
think
He's
the
never there.
Chargers.
You
I think the
realize
Chargers'
before he
biggest.
got hurt,
last
he was
year.
a
Wait up,
wide receiver, right?
Wait up. Chargers' biggest weakness is Brandon Staley.
Yeah, but
But continue.
we're talking about team in general, like
And their
the
defense.
weapons that they have.
Well, you have a
No.
coach. Like the coach makes a
You guys,
difference. So for sure,
like,
it really does.
dude,
Dog,
this-
I'm
the
saying if
disrespect-
Burrow
The
was all
Chargers-
the
the same we
he
sitting
would
here.
destroy people.
Y'all are disrespecting Joe Burrow by even fucking comparing.
Who is?
It's Justin Herbert. They are. First of all, that's
Don't say y'all.
disrespectful. And then y'all gonna disrespect the Chargers and say Joe Burrow can't carry them when he literally carried the same type of team. Like, okay, take away Jamar Chase from the fucking Bengals. He still had T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, and some no-name ass third receiver.
And
that's
still
just
shitty
going out there
O-line.
going out there performing. So if you take him and put him on the Chargers, you say, oh, Keenan Allen's always hurt. He still has fucking Mike Williams. And then the
And Josh
outside
Palmer.
other speed.
And
he
Austin
still
Eckler.
has Austin Eckler, which is a dual threat
Well,
back.
Eckler's a
That-
running back. He has Williams and Williams mid-tier.
Williams is solid,
Wait.
You think
Hey,
it's solid?
Jose, you got
I don't want to
conversation
hear.
we talked about.
I don't want to hear excuses later this year when they
Okay.
have with Quentin
And then-
Johnson.
Well, let's.
I don't want to hear
yeah,
excuses.
Quentin Johnson's gonna
I
be
don't want to
nice
hear
too.
excuses this year.
But then let's say this, okay? So who would you rather have, Joe Mixon or Austin Eckler?
Eckler.
All day, every day. Okay, so the running backs mid on the Bengals. but
Wait. That's not the question you should ask, Alex. Who
No,
would you
no.
prefer? Would you prefer Jamar Chase or Keenan Allen? Because I know your answer is Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I think Keenan
Yeah.
Allen's a better receiver.
Wow.
Like he's a better route runner than
You lost
Jamar
me.
Chase.
I was trying to
All
give
right.
you love.
this
He's
concludes.
a better route runner.
This concludes.
That dude's never even
This
on the
concludes. This concludes the pod.
Jeff
Thank you
said,
very
I had to
much.
not anymore, bro. Ain't no way you just. Oh my god.
field.
You
Jamar Chase,
you don't-
you
you don't-
crazy?
You don't think Keenan Allen's route running is one of the top?
He's a great route runner.
I'll
Behind,
take T. Higgins
But-
over
but
Keenan
behind-
Allen.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yes.
Alex, you're out of pocket, bro.
you didn't even.
That's-
See, you didn't even let me
Crazy, man.
finish.
Go ahead.
He's probably one of the best route runners right behind Stephon Diggs. Keenan Allen.
I'm not
With
doubting his route
separation,
running,
dude,
but he's
and
getting-
and he doesn't blow off. He doesn't blow off the top of defenses. No, he don't do that like Jamar Chase. But Jamar Chase doesn't do route running like how Keenan Allen does. But the thing is, Keenan Allen can't stay healthy.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
the thing is, the Bengals do have two number ones in T. Higgins and Chase. And Chase is even a grade above Higgins. But yeah, Keenan Allen, I would take both of those over Keenan Allen.
I love it. So
But I guess James will pick
I want
Keenan
y'all to
Allen.
be sure, like in the 3 years he's had Allen Herbert, right? First year he missed 2 games because they'll still 16 game season that year. Following year had him every game, and then last year was the first year he had him hurt. So I can't really say he's always hurt because it was the first time,
How many
in a long
games did he miss
time.
last year?
7.
7.
Yeah. But again, he's been practicing with wide receivers 2, 3, 4, and 5 the whole year. Even preseason.
That's
and all
crazy,
that stuff.
bro.
And
So let me ask you this. Then. So if Herbert doesn't produce again with, let's say Allen can stay healthy for most of the season, he has Mike Williams, he has Josh Palmer, he has Eckler. What then? Now we're gonna make more excuses for Herbert.
No, what's your thing about producing? Is it playoff wins or
Overall,
winning
like
in general?
stats
or-
in general, going to the playoffs.
Oh, because
winning
he's
playoffs,
been doing that since he's been
doing what?
who's been
Getting
doing
to the
that?
playoffs.
putting up numbers. Yeah, Justin Herbert.
Wait, Alex, real quick.
Oh.
Hey, you really think Joe Burrow is better than Kirk Cousins? I mean, Kirk Cousins is better than Joe Burrow, though, bro?
I don't think Joe. Wait, what? What'd you say?
He doesn't. He never said that. He never said that.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was just wondering.
That
Okay.
was
I
straight
was just making
just
sure.
trying
I
to
was making sure.
That was straight messing with Alex.
No, I was just saying
Okay.
in general. Again, I'm trying to back. I'm not trying to cut on Joe Burrow. I'm trying to back up Kirk Cousins. That's it.
Yeah, you went after Joe Burrow though.
So you're the antagonist. You're to blame
But,
for
I
this.
mean,
Instigator.
Dude, like,
It happened, bro. Sorry.
I think you guys are like misreading what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think Joe Burrow's a terrible quarterback, dude. I don't. Like, I think he's a good quarterback. But
That's
I
Good,
just think
just
that
good.
I think that's disrespectful to even say that.
the thing is, like we haven't seen Joe Burrow without like with his top like receivers and whatnot, and
Is it his
and
fault he's blessed? He got
that's what I'm
drafted to
saying.
that team.
This is what I'm saying. Like, let me talk. Let me finish. I'm saying let's wait. Let's wait to
Let's
see
wait
what
until they
happens if
leave?
he don't have it. Look, Tom Brady didn't have one of the best, like, I don't know, like, didn't
He didn't
always
have a true
have.
wide receiver until 07. Yes, I know.
Yeah, he's still fucking put up crazy numbers. That's fucking elite. Am I wrong?
You're not.
We've
Alex,
seen elite quarterbacks without top tier receivers
So name those
push
elite.
over like
No,
the hump.
name them.
Dude,
So okay, outside of using the greatest quarterbacks that
Peyton
we've
Manning.
all ever seen,
Peyton
who else?
Peyton Manning in Denver.
Those
Who
receivers
was
wasn't
number
elite.
one? Thomas?
Marvin
Yeah,
Harrison.
Wait.
No, in Denver.
Oh,
You didn't tell
Denver.
me
In
Demarius
Denver.
Thomas,
What?
Decker,
Emmanuel Sanders was a
Welker,
pretty top guy.
Emmanuel
Oh
Sanders.
my!
Emmanuel Sanders, yeah.
He also had
Dude,
Emmanuel Sanders when he was good.
They
one
were-
of the greatest tight ends. Like,
Oh god!
But you
Okay,
Well,
Alex.
I don't think that was
Alex,
a good. I don't think that was a
Alex,
good.
Alex, hold on. Alex, you said that let's see how he does without elite, this and that. Dude, does it not matter when he has to overcome his, like, one of the 30th bottom 5 O-line situations in his career, like his first 3 years, and he still goes as far as he does?
Wow.
Like, is that
What was
not
that?
is that not elite for him to overcome his bottom 5 O-line and still push this team forward to help get them into the conference championship games back-to-back years?
Hold on, Jose, but that's not even the issue.
having a like crazy receivers helps you out a lot, bro. Like, it
But
does.
but if you don't have those seconds to get it off to them, it backfires. But he has to make up for it when they don't protect him, right? Like TJ Watt murdered him week 1, right?
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's where you get him out of the pocket and start throwing.
Right, you put him
you
in
know,
the pressure and you make it a hard time, and so they lose, right? And he has to overcome that. Then the next time they play each other, TJ Watt still gets him a few times, but he doesn't play as poorly because now he's adapting and getting better at it to overcome his shitty O-line and to win. Is he not doing that?
Yeah, it's a great game plan to get him away from TJ Watt.
Right. So
Hey, so I got a question for you, Alex. Is Big Ben a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, I think so.
Did he play his whole career with elite receivers?
elite O-line.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
So is he at fault for having great wide receivers because his organization drafts well?
No, it's just like we've seen him with less talent teams too.
What
Push
less talent
his team over the
teams?
hump.
What less talent teams? He's always had.
He's always had top 5
Well,
O-line.
and they've always had.
I mean, whenever they
good
went to
defense,
the Super Bowl against the
Packers,
what was it,
Cardinals,
the Seahawks?
Cardinals.
Seahawks, okay.
That team was killed with injuries too.
I'm not talking about injuries. I'm speaking of a quarterback having elite receivers, and no, it doesn't.
Alex, you can't hold it against him. You can't hold it against him for having the assets around him that the team built.
Look, the thing is that I'm not holding against him. I'm telling you guys, just wait. Just wait.
Why?
Let's wait.
I'm watching him now. I'm watching him now. Why am I waiting?
Like, you're supposed to show him.
Wait to see what he could do without.
Cincy, bench Jamar Chase, bench Higgins, bench
So,
Boyd.
can I ask a
You
question?
3 right there. Come play right now. Come shoot up. We go.
Can I ask a question then?
That's crazy.
So last season, did Mahomes have an MVP season?
This past season?
Yes.
What's that?
I'm asking Alex. Did Mahomes have an MVP season? And Marco, wipe that fucking grin off your face.
Yeah, it was who was the number one receiver?
Okay, that's what I'm getting at.
Travis.
But that's my
Kelce.
point. Who did they have? Fucking Travis Kelce. Okay, cool. Who else? Juju. Didn't do
TikToker.
shit.
One guy.
Wait. I want to ask.
Hold
this.
on, Jose. I'm trying to make a point. What I'm getting at is Mahomes is Mahomes. Now they had a great defense. Yes.
Who, the Chiefs?
Yeah.
They had an okay defense.
Okay. I'd say a top 10 in my opinion, but that's fine. Okay.
15,
Mahomes
16.
still went to the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl
Chris
with
Jones is the
one
one.
guy that you can name. Now he had other studs that stepped up for sure, but Mahomes did his thing. Yes or no?
Yes, I think you're just proving my point.
No, I'm not. What I'm getting at is Herbert has all these people and they have a great defense, right? We're talking about Herbert too. Joe Burrow has had an okay defense, but a terrible line. And yes, he has receivers around him. What I'm getting at is you have these guys that step up when they need to, and that's what Jose's trying to explain. Joe Burrow steps up when he needs to in the sense of his O-line is sucking ass, so he does what he needs to do, just like Mahomes did what he needed to do. Mahomes pushed through injuries and all that shit and won the Super Bowl. That's what I'm getting at.
Hold on. Quick question, Alex. I know how you and Trey and others thought the Chiefs might not make the playoffs last year.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think they were
Right.
personally.
Did you not think Patrick Mahomes was elite prior to last year?
I think he was good, just like how I'm saying like Joe Burrow is good, but this Super Bowl run made Patrick Mahomes like.
Oh,
Like
because he didn't have Tyreek Hill, right? That's the main.
Yeah, because
thing.
you're able to see. You're able to see how Patrick Mahomes played without those receivers, dude. I don't think anybody thought that, besides Marco, that Patrick Mahomes was going to have an MVP season without Tyreek Hill.
I ain't gonna lie, I did because he's good. I mean, he already showed it.
Again, I'm not gonna lie.
James wasn't part of that group, Marco.
That's not me being a hater.
No,
I
and
didn't
I'm
think
honestly
he
saying I'm not even being funny, and I'm only saying this because I don't care. I will argue anybody any day of the week. The AFC has the best defense, hands down. Corners, O-line, linebackers, safeties. My opinion, and he shredded every single one of them. Granted, he had Tyreek and he can only run straight, but still, he shredded every single one of them. Guys, we knew he was throwing like the Chargers. You play him twice a season. You know he's only going to Travis Kelce. You still let the man get off 4 touchdowns. How?
4 touchdowns, 10 yards.
I mean, the worst fantasy numbers ever, but still, you get 4 touchdowns.
Hey, you get them 6 points. What are you talking about, bro?
20-something points. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, in a court, like, my thing is like, dude, elite.
So what we talking about?
Elite,
We talking about Mahomes now?
No, we're just talking about elite quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Is elite quarterbacks figure out a way to win?
Like, if you perform on a high level and you win, I don't care if it's because of your defense or your offense, bro. Regardless, if you go out there and you do your job, you don't turn the ball over, you move the ball down the field, you put your team in position to win. I don't care if you win by a field goal or a touchdown, bro. You did your thing. This kid came in the league high off a number 1 pick. The team went 1 and I don't know whatever. The
tore almost all his ligaments in his knee.
Yeah. And then position this team to go to the AFC title game 2 years in a row. You go to the Super Bowl the following year. Dude, you damn near win. And he's just good because he has 2 dogs at receiver.
That's what I'm getting at.
Defense. Imagine if he was gifted Dallas's defense, San Francisco's defense, the Eagles' defense. Bro, you're talking about a Super Bowl winning team. We don't hold Josh Allen under them standards, but everybody else puts him on the pedestal.
So Alex, so let me
Thank
ask, if you